Well, the 2016 IAAPA Attractions Expo has just concluded. Down in Orlando, the yearly event was held where we got to see lots of manufacturers with their booths showing off cool products. And oftentimes this is a great chance for parks to take a look at these and say, hey, we would like to buy one of your attractions. And it's also a place where we get to see new ride vehicles, learn about new ideas being put out there, and every once in a while we see new attractions actually announced at IAAPA. Now, unfortunately, this was not one of those years. No new coasters were announced at this year's IAAPA. Now, we got to learn a bit more information about some coasters coming next year, but nothing new announced at IAAPA directly, which I think that would kind of disappoint a few people, including myself, because yes, 2017 has been a small year so far, but we're still holding hope out that something big will be announced at IAAPA, and that didn't happen. So before I talk about what was actually shown off, what this basically means is that at this point, the roller coasters that have been announced are probably all we're gonna get. I would be surprised if any more roller coasters are announced at this point. It's pretty late in the year, and now that IAAPA is over, I think that kind of marks the point saying, okay, this is all we got. So for those of you looking out for that RMC that's going to be coming next year, yeah guys, there isn't going to be any RMCs next year. Sure, we have the SNS40 free spins, which RMC is doing the track for, but no new RMC creations. So it looks like that T-Rex track is going to be sitting out for another year. Maybe we'll get something like that in 2018. And for those of you saying, well, we might be getting Mean Streak at Cedar Point for 2017, no, guys, that's 2018. I'm pretty sure I heard somewhere that at IAAPA, RMC actually confirmed that that is not a 2017 project. So forget about it, that's 2018. And of course, we also had that B&M track sitting out at the plant, so some of us were thinking, okay, maybe a park in the US will announce a new B&M at IAAPA, but that didn't happen either. So no new B&Ms for the United States, no new RMCs for the United States, and I think that's kind of why it's a down year. But we did get to learn about some cool new concepts, including a really cool one from Mack. It is an inverting spinning coaster that also doubles as a non-spinning coaster. You can have a turntable, 2 different vehicles, 2 different experiences. It sounds super cool. We also got to see some new trains. The highlight ones probably were Invader, and also we got to see the ones for Wavebreaker and Merlin's Mayhem. I think of the trains that we got to see, the ones I'm most impressed with are Invaders. I think they look so cool. And as with every IAAPA, there's always a bunch of rides out that you can actually experience. A lot of them are meant for carnivals and that kind of thing, but there's still some cool attractions. But I think the whole point of IAAPA, if you're not looking to go out and buy an attraction, is just to go there, get a good feel for things, see what new concepts are out there, and get a chance to meet some of the people who design these rides. Unfortunately, we won't be having any interviews posted to this channel. If you're wanting some, I know other coaster channels have them. And as someone who wasn't actually at IAAPA and is just looking at the basics of what was announced and what we have, I say that it looked to be a pretty good year for it. I think it's just always more fun when you know that you have these huge attractions coming next year. And because next year is a smaller year, as someone who's just getting the notifications of what is going on, it didn't seem quite as entertaining or as engaging compared to years past. But I think we still have some cool stuff. It's always fun to see new concepts. And I really hope that some of these parks take a look at what some of these manufacturers are building and choose to put them out there so that we can go experience them. Because some of them really look awesome. And actually, when I think about it, the only real attractions that we actually got to learn a whole lot of new information about was that new park coming to Alabama, OWA. And you do have that new Zamperla roller coaster being built called Rollin' Thunder. I know the ride vehicle for that was on display, but even that we didn't learn too much more, but I'm sure we'll see some more announcements and learn more information as time goes on. So those are just some of my thoughts on IAAPA 2016. If you're following along with what was going on, make sure to post all your thoughts in the comment section below of what you think of all of this. What attractions would you like to see? Would you like to see some of these concepts come to life? I know for me, the one I really want to see be built is that new Mack coaster. That thing looks awesome. I hope a park builds that. But let me know what you want to see most, and of course stay tuned for more videos coming very soon to Coaster Studios.